I'm not yet used to this for now. So checking. Let's just share the link via X. We are going to be going through this platform called Blindbox app. Okay, it's a platform that I see. Let's just basically talk about how it works and how I'm going to be reviewing this project. But before I talk, if you've not watched my last video, which I talked about how to survive PONZI, then please go ahead and watch it. It's very, very important you watch it, so you will know how PONZI works and you will know the generality, the basic things you need to know. Okay, so I stumbled on this project or this platform a few weeks ago. I decided to just look at it, and later I ignored it. But later on, I came to thought about it that wait, this looks like a feature or a features that have been 23 or 2021, if I'm precise and if I'm correct, right? I did a project back then, and it has this same function, right? Like an e-commerce platform where you buy products, you shop online, and you get paid for shopping. Okay, so I encountered this project, I did it, and it was massive. Okay, but a lot of people made millions of nairas back then. That is in 2021, 2022. A lot of people made massive money, but at the end of the channel, this is Cryptos Exchange. Welcome for joining my channel, and please, if you've not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button. Okay, remember this is a live session and I'm going to be carrying you through how it works. But before then, let's just share this. Let's share. Okay, so let's just see if I can. Oops, this is a wrong posting. So let's just basically cancel this. So if this was when I basically talked about the project here, that was, I think, yeah, this is what I said you should go and watch, and it's very, very important you do watch it. And this was when I talked about the project. I think that was weeks back. Okay, so if you come to this project, right, once you register for the first time, you're going to be given a 2,000 naira. As at the time I posted it on my community, they were still giving 2,000 naira for free once you sign up. So I don't know right now if they are still giving that opportunity. But regardless, if you're fortunate you're watching this live right now and you come across this video and you're on the stream, you could easily basically just use the link, right, to sign up right now and get the 2,000 naira for free, and then probably deposit and start shopping. But I'm going to be guiding you through all the process one after the other. So this is an e-commerce platform whereby you shop certain products and you are paid for shopping. Okay, it's a very easy peasy platform. So these are the projects, or these are the things you're going to be shopping, ranging from Oraimo earpiece to different products you're going to be shopping. But for you to be able to successfully shop, you need to deposit, which everybody knows that. So this is the first page. So we are going to be going to the flash sales, right? And everything about this project, it requires timing. Okay, timing is key. Now they have 4 sessions. We have the 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. shopping session. We have the 12 p.m. to about 3:30 p.m. because 15 is 3, right? According to central time, like 24 hours time zoning. So from 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. that is another time zone for shopping. Then from 4 o'clock to about, I think, 7:30 p.m. that's another shopping time frame. Then from 8 p.m. to about, I think, 11:30 p.m. that's another shopping hour. So once you're shopping within this time frame, you need to select the time frame, right, in this but it is very, very necessary and important. So right now I think we are about to 7, so I will be able to activate or use this number 3 because I'm within that time frame. Okay, you could see that the number 1 is not active, which you're seeing a countdown on this session, right? And the number 2 too, you are seeing a countdown here, while only number 3 is currently active, right? So if I click on it, okay, if I click on it, you will see different shopping tools, right? You see different products. They call them the blind box. Okay, so the blind box, you see different products regarding the blind box. So now they have haul. We have the one that says products within 2,000 plus, products within 100,000 plus. Then let's check 500,000. There's no product under that. So I think the maximum here is 100,000 plus products. Okay, so now what you just basically do is, I would advise you, the minimum package here is 10,000 naira, but to my candid advice, right, it's naturally important that you start with significant figure. As I've always said, whenever you want to start any project, make sure you start with a significant figure. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. Every decision you take once you get started into any project I review are strictly yours and yours alone. Okay, I'll basically review the project, tell you how the project works, tell you how beneficial it is. It's left for you to invest. But regardless, in our current economic right now, it's advisable to get at least averagely 2 to 3 source of income, and a legitimate source of income. Okay, so putting your money to work for you is also a way to diversify and make money legitimately. Okay, so that being said, at least if you start with about 100,000 naira or 50,000 naira is quite a good sum amount. But for you to get a good profit right here, I would advise you to start with averagely, let's say, about 50 to 100,000 naira. Why do I say this? So that you can be profitable. Okay, remember the products here are quite expensive. Okay, so you need to start huge so you can be profitable. So now you can see the haul, it's saying 8,000 naira product, 8,453 naira, and you're going to be getting 3%. Okay, so if you buy these products in multiple folds, right, you're going to be getting 3% of that amount. But before I go into the purchase of this product, please, it's important that you go to the section where they wrote me, then fill in the required details here. When I say required details, I meant the shipping address. Okay, it's very, very important you fill in your shipping address, which includes your full name, your address. It's not necessarily you put your in-toto address, your house address. You can basically put in any address that you can that is easily used or easily located. I will advise you, it's not 100% compulsory or important you use your home address. You could use any kind of address that is public. Okay, you can use your PO box address for safety reasons. Okay, when it comes to investment online, you need to be protected. You need to stay safe from dangers, unforeseen dangers. Okay, so I won't necessarily advise you to use your home address. You can use any other type of address, or you can use address that are not necessarily yours. You can basically search online for fake addresses and input those addresses into the boxes here. So please do not use your home address. I have my reasons, okay? Because I don't know those behind the platform. I don't know those that owns the platform. I don't want anything bad to happen to my community members or one evil happen to whatever. Okay, so that being said, you just fill in your country, you fill in your details, address, and once you're done with that, then you all know the drill. You come to personal settings and you verify your email. You put in your WhatsApp contacts, stuffs like that. Then what else again? Then you modify your contact, which is for WhatsApp, right? Then what again? I think then you put your withdrawal address or withdrawal account, your bank account, right? Your bank account. You see that it's always referring you back to this place. Okay, so let me just quickly do this and let me see. Okay, my network is a little bit rusty, so let's just relax. Okay, so I'm not seeing any message from them regardless. So I'll just do that in any of my once I'm done with this video. So that being said, you just fill in your bank details, and once you're done with your bank details, then everything is set. Then you need to change your payment password. Okay, so once you're done with that, then you can go to flash sales and purchase anything you want to purchase. Remember here on this home page, only what you earn are points. Okay, points. But and this is where you need to be. But regardless, for now I've not yet deposited, so I cannot perform anything. Probably in my next video I'm going to be talking more. So let's check about purchase rule. Okay, let's read through it. Remember, I'm explaining how it works. So now they said the blind boxes launched by Blindbox contains different amounts. Users can snap up multiple items in different time period according to their own situation. Blindbox can be sold or opened directly. Now they say resell Blindbox. Now reselling Blindbox can get 3% premium and user gets 1.5% profit. The rest will be used to pay for superior income and platform benefits. For example, you snap up Blindbox of 2,000 naira, you can resell it in the same time of the next day. So what does this mean? I'm going to be going forward. Okay, so now since you bought a Blindbox of 2,000 naira, you get 30 naira. That is why I said the higher the caps or the higher the money you put into this project, the more profit. So taking for example, if you put in 20,000 naira, you earn about 300 naira, right? If you put in more than that, 200,000, that will be around 3,000 naira. Okay, 3%. Okay, so now open the Blindbox directly. The Blindbox yield is 80% to 120%. Okay, for example, the blind section, you see paid order. So this is the section where once you've purchased all the products, this is where it will be displayed. Then the sell order, this is where it will be sold. All the transactions is going to be showing you. Remember, they said anytime you purchase your product, the following day, which is after 24 hours, the same time is when the product will be sold for you. And once it is sold, you get a percentage, which is 3%. Okay, then the team, I think the team, there's a referral regards that, right? But they said something. I'm seeing agents, team list. I'm not interested in that. Let's check the rules, right? It's very important for you to know the basics. So now they said team rebates refer profit brought to you by subordinate member who purchased the blind, but the profit is divided as follows. Rebates ratio: first level is 0.5%, second level is 0.2%, third level is 0.1%. First level successfully buy the box for the total of 100,000, you can get profit of 500 naira. Second level buys a blind box of 100,000, you can get 200. Third level buys, you can get 100 now. So that is the rules. Okay, we've read that. Now they said agents. Now they say agents on this platform are divided into junior agents, intermediate agents, senior information. Our recruitment manager will the preferential conditions for each agent. Now let's go through how you're going to be contacted and how to the conditions applied. Okay, now they said the conditions and relevant salary details for applying to become an Blindbox junior agent. Now first, to become an blind junior, conditions are applied. Yes, I know that. So now you need to have at least 30 recharge users. That you must have 30 downlines. I'm talking about the general audience right now. So you must have 30 downlines, and those 30 downlines must have recharged. Okay, those 30 downlines. Then the second criteria here is the number of recharge users of level 1 subordinates in the team shall not exceed 50% of total number of recharge in the team. Then, in order to ensure that each member has a detailed understanding of roles and rights, each member of the team needs to add. So this requires you must have your own group from what not lie to you. Okay, referral is what compulsory. Okay, that's one side. Then the salary paid. Development of the team will determine the salary. The salary is calculated based on the number of new team recharge users per month. The number of new registered users in the level 1 to 3 per month will determine your salary. Okay, so according to different range of number of recharge, blah blah blah, 100, 1 to 100, you're going to be getting a total of 10,000. And agents who form a message or manage group get a fix of 30,000 naira per month. Intermediates 100,000. Senior 200,000. Okay, this is a 9 project. I told you the last one that looks or has these features. Those two of those projects that I talked about earlier on, they lasted within the space of 7 to 9 months. So let's be hopeful that this how long the previous projects that came lasted, but I'm concerned about how fast are we going to get our capital out. How fast are we going to double our capital? How fast are we going to triple our capital? How fast are we going to make profits? So the first deal here is, once you're getting started, you must join the community so that you can be constantly updated. Okay, so probably my next video, right, I'm going to be depositing. I'll advise you, every member that watched the video should as well deposit too. Okay, so that you can basically follow my pace. Okay, so that being said, I think this is literally everything. So before I go, we have the free 2,000 naira given, so let's use it. Okay, so we have this products here, so let's just purchase it. Okay, I think the highest is 700 now, so let's click on buy. The total points here is 742 points, so let's click on buy. Let's see how it works. Okay, I can't buy anything because I've not yet filled my details, but don't worry, in my next video I'm going to be showing you everything once I've filled all the details, and I will carry you step by step. But basically this video was just to enlighten you on how the project works and how it is going to be massive and make millions for us as a community. So that will be all for now. This is the main talk right now. Let's make this money. Let's milk this cow, and let's make massive money. I remain Crypto Exchange. Please subscribe, hit the bell button, and join the community so you can be updated. Love you guys. Signing out. Peace. Don't play.